I'm Randy and I make candy, and today I'm making Snickerdoodle truffles. Stick around. Greetings, my confectionery companions, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. Like I said, today I'm making Snickerdoodle truffles. A dear friend of mine had a birthday last week and she loves Snickerdoodles. But this ain't Randy Makes Cookies, is it? So we're doing truffles. If there's something you'd like to see me make, please let me know in the comments section. And I'm going to do something for this recipe that I've not only never done before, I'd never even heard of it until I started researching this recipe, but it could keep you out of the hospital. So stay with me after we make the truffles and I'll explain. Okay, let's make this happen. For this recipe, you'll need 128 grams of all-purpose flour, 72 grams of packed light brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 66 grams of granulated sugar, 84 grams of room temperature unsalted butter, a mixture of 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of sugar, 28 grams of plain yogurt, and 176 grams of white chocolate melting wafers. You'll also need a baking tray or cutting board covered with parchment, silpat, or waxed paper, a couple of bowls, a mixer, you can mix this manually if you prefer, a scoop or a spoon, a heating pad to keep the white chocolate nice and melty, and a precision dipping tool. Okay, let's make some truffles. Microwave the flour in a microwave-safe bowl for 1 minute. Remove and stir it well. Repeat this until the temperature reaches 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Sift the flour into a medium bowl. Then whisk in the cinnamon, baking soda, and salt. Put the brown sugar, granulated sugar, butter, and yogurt in the bowl of an electric mixer. Mix it on medium-high until it's well combined, about 2 minutes. Add the flour mixture and mix on low speed until it's well incorporated. If necessary, you can remove the bowl from the mixer and use your hands to finish combining it. If you were to add just a couple more ingredients to this, you could make Snickerdoodle cookies. But what do we say to the god of baked goods? Not today. Scoop out some dough, roll it into a ball, and put it on the prepared baking sheet. As I've said before, I'm a big fan of reproducibility, so I'm using this scoop to keep the truffles as close to the same size as possible. You can use a spoon or just reach in and grab a hunk of dough if that suits you. It'll still be a tasty treat. Repeat the process until you've made as many as you'd like or run out of dough. Some recipes will tell you to refrigerate your truffle centers before you dip them. Just about every time I do that, the centers expand after they're dipped and crack the coating, which is really infuriating. If there are any candy experts out there that can tell me what I'm doing wrong, please let me know. These were not refrigerated and they came out just right, so I don't know what to tell you. Turn on your heating pad and melt the white chocolate wafers in the microwave according to directions. The heating pad is a nice to have, not a need to have. If you don't use a heating pad and the white chocolate starts to thicken, just return it to the microwave for a few seconds to get it melty again. One at a time, drop the centers into the white chocolate and roll them around until they're fully coated. Remove each truffle with the fork, letting any excess coating drip off, and return it to the baking sheet. As you return the dipped truffles to the baking sheet, immediately dust them with a bit of the cinnamon sugar mixture. Once all the truffles are coated and dusted, place them in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes to set. And that's it. Okay, these are ready. Let's try one. A little bit of crunch there from the white chocolate coating, chewy texture of the Snickerdoodle dough, sugar and cinnamon. You know, what's not to like there? If you're a fan of Snickerdoodles, you really ought to try these. I'm sure you noticed that I microwaved the flour before I added it to the recipe. Maybe some of you already do that, but this was new to me. My mom always said not to eat raw cookie dough. Maybe yours did as well. It was to prevent getting salmonella from the raw eggs. Well, I recently found out that you can also get sick from eating raw flour. I've linked to an explanatory article down below, but the gist of it is that if pathogens like E. coli get into the wheat plants while they're growing in a field from animal waste, for example, those pathogens can stay in the wheat throughout the entire milling process. Swallowing even a small amount of the E. coli bacteria can cause, among other things, abdominal cramps, vomiting, and even kidney failure. So if you're going to use any raw flour in your recipes, you might consider giving it a good nuking first. Interesting side note, you know the Nestle Toll House packaged cookie dough that you can buy? According to this article, Nestle now heat treats the flour before it goes into the dough. If you enjoyed our time together, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out. I'd love to hear about your results if you decide to make your own Snickerdoodle truffles, as well as suggestions for what you'd like to see in future episodes. And if a baker needs dough badly, he could either be incompetent or poor. I hope you'll join me next time. I'm Randy and I make candy, and today I'm making No, I'm not. Decided I've changed my mind. Not doing it. If there are any candy truffle experts out there that know why that happens, please let me know. No, that's not actually what I want to say. I've linked to an exploratory. Why am I dumb? That was a rhetorical question. E. coli. Oh my gosh. That's going in the bloopers. No.